If you're familiar with the name Sound Blaster, you know what this is. It's a sound card. So why am I getting a new one? Well, my current sound card is about 8 years old. I've had it since the Windows 98 days. Keep in mind I got XP in February 6, 2006. And on Windows 7, I can't get the installer to run at all because it's incompatible with my version of Windows. That also means I don't get the equalizer that I absolutely must have because my speakers are ridiculously loud on bass, to the point it's unbearable for some of the songs I have. So, get a new sound card and, well, hopefully that goes away. This sound card has a neat feature for dual mic support. Now, whether or not that allows me to both simultaneously record the game sound and my voice when I'm streaming, that I don't know. However, thanks to one of my fans, I was able to get it via Amazon wishlist. There's one major problem that I experienced on Amazon wishlist, and it's because of one fundamental weakness in their design. What is that? It's the Mark as Purchased feature. Somebody can go into the wish list, pick an item that they want or would think about getting, go through the process and hit Mark as Purchased, except in reality they never even purchased the item at all. It's one major weakness with Amazon that's gotta go, because it's causing a lot of trouble. But thanks to that fan, I now have a new sound card. And let's just hope this one works really good. Ready to see it get installed? Well, here it goes. Looks exciting, doesn't it? Yep, this is my computer case. But before I can do anything, I need to get rid of the cover. And there's a few other things I need to do, but one, I want to get rid of this cover, so these little things here, these are screws, quick screws. Ditch them somewhere in a place that's easy to find. Now I remove the cover, and voila, there's the interior of my computer. Okay, next thing, power supply off. Touch the metal of the case, touch the metal of the power supply, let the static discharge go away that I might have built up, and this right here is what I'm going to be getting rid of. This is the sound card. This is the video card. It's the GeForce 460. Note the huge fan here. Yeah, this huge fan here, well, this is the heatsink, this is the actual fan itself. This is the Hyper 212, if I remember, and my i7 2600K CPU is underneath that. Took a while to mount that, but right in here you can see the RAM. Might be a little difficult to see in this video. But, yep, 750 watt Hale 90 power supply. Very good. 80 plus gold. Cuts the power usage down a lot. It's probably actually 90% efficient, which means if my computer is drawing 300 watts, I'm basically paying 330 watts for the electricity, because you pay for the 330. That's why efficiency is very important, especially if you keep your computer running a lot. But right now the sound card looks okay, except there doesn't seem to be a mounting screw, but there's a reason for that. This sound card isn't actually all the way down either, and it's so old that, well, it's kind of a bit on the dusty side. But one thing I need to do, unplug the microphone. Gotta do that before I can yank this. And I also gotta unplug my speakers, because I don't think you want to have speakers going through the old sound card as you're taking it out. So, that aside, let's see here. Where did I put it now? Put it somewhere nearby. This is now what's going in there, except it's in the static shielded bag. So what do? Well, I need to take this out of the bag, but I also need to deal with this thing first. Let's see, where did I put another one of those static shielded bags at? Surely I know I got plenty of those around. Okay, I got that prepared, so now it's time to yank the card. Make sure that's off, touching the metal of the case and power supply, and here it goes. Very carefully remove. Yep, this is a PCI sound card. As you can tell here, it's, well, what is this one? It's the X5 Platinum. I'm not sure how old that is, but it's a pretty old sound card to say the least. And of course all the gizmos and stuff on the other side of it. Okay, let's see. Now to grab my new sound card. Gotta get rid of this pesky tape on it. As long as I don't touch the sound card, I'm fine right now, but I gotta get rid of this stupid tape that I don't need. And here we go with this. Take this out, but before I do that, note my PCIe slot, which my video card covers up one slot because it's just so extra wide. But just so you know, right here, if you could see that, straight down from here, here's the video card, I'm touching it right here, just go straight from there and there's your PCIe X1 slot instead of PCI. So that means when I upgrade my motherboard, I don't have to have a PCI requirement because I have nothing that uses it anymore. PCI is kind of an outdated standard. Carefully remove this, getting caught on that. Of course, it's very difficult to see over here. I'm going to have to move my computer, what do you know? Because it's out of reach otherwise. Because I see the slot now. There we go. Just aim for the slot and push down, make sure it's connected firmly. Okay, this is interesting. In order to get it all the way over here, it's got to come out a bit. I had the same problem with the other sound card. But yeah, it should be in that slot. Let me look closely. A little crooked, but that's about as good as it's going to get. So, with that now in there, I need to re-grab. Okay, this I can put another item in when I'm ready for that. And I go about getting other hardware. Let's see, which one of these is it? Speakers? Not exactly sure which one of these slots it is. Well, when in doubt, check the box. Okay, after checking the box, I see that it's number 3. Microphone, microphone, and then the 1. That is the one I want. Okay, so let's see here. And don't forget my microphone, otherwise there's no voice. Except if it's done through my camcorder. It looks like my cords are tangled up a bit. Come on, get through there. And, well, I pick a microphone slot because there's 2 of them on this one. I'll take the top one since it's the most obvious. Okay, of course, the sound card being as close to the video card as it is, there might be a little bit of interference. I'll have to test that, but it's the only option I have because that's the PCI X16 slot. This other one over here is the X4. And of course these are PCI slots there. 4 gigs of RAM, which I'm trying to upgrade. but the Amazon wish list feature is not working too well because that mark as purchased is really causing a lengthy delay. So, let's see, I don't see anything else that I need to deal with. So, I guess that's it. Next, if only I had a mounting screw. Well, I technically do in a way, but there's no way I can mount this because the metal of the bottom part of this is contacting the case, and thus there's no way for me to otherwise get it over without disconnecting it from the slots. So I'm not exactly sure what to do, so I just leave it as is and go from there, because it's the only thing I can think of. So, on goes the cover. At least this side of the cover is easy to take care of. Put these screws back in. Aim for the hole. Make sure that's up there, and now all I gotta do is install the drivers and go from there. This computer installation video was made by Ulillillia. Thank you for watching. These are my BIOS settings, in case you're curious on that.